What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another squad building challenge video. Heung-min Son has been placed as the player of the month. There was wild speculation that it would be him, so people were stocking up on their Koreans and on their Spurs players. Now to complete this, you have to do 3 different things and you get yourself the Son special card. It's a fantastic looking card. 88 pace, 87 shooting, 84 dribbling, good passing. With a chemistry style like Hunter, it would be 99 pace and like 97 shooting. Unbelievable. Very excited to be getting hold of him. Now, there are 3 challenges. The first is the Premier League Challenge Exchange a squad of Premier League players with at least 1 Spurs player. The Korean Republic is exchange a squad of Korea Republic players. And the 11 Nations is exchange a squad of players from 11 nations, at least 2 leagues. Now, one of these things has a very serious stipulation which we'll go through. But the first thing to do is 1 Spurs player minimum. Now, I have quite a lot of not only BPL players, but I have quite a lot of Spurs players. But more importantly, through the upgrade method, I have quite a lot of untradeable players, which is good for me. As you can see here, all of these at the back end are untradables. Now, the team rating does have to be 82. So I'm going to pick someone who's hopefully going to fill in a helpful role to that 82 rated, but also not be expensive, and that would be someone like Eric Lamela. So he will be our #1 player. For the rest of the BPL squad, I am just going to build any untradeable player that I have, basically, is who we're going to be going for. So active position striker, of course I'm not going to use these guys, but I do have a considerable number of untradables. And again, someone who's not necessarily super expensive would be Perez. There would be a good shout to put in. In at Cam, again, we'll take a look at... Oh, wow, we've got a whole bunch here. Now, I know Oscar is really cheap and he's 83 rated, so he would actually be a good one to buy if you were looking for it. Lallana there, who was some people's tip to get player of the month, unfortunately wasn't the case. In at left midfield, we can also check left wings. We've got Pedro now. I don't know how much Pedro goes for, but I don't think he's stupidly expensive. Wijnaldum isn't expensive. Morales at 81 rated is actually very, very cheap. He's literally like 1,500 coins. So we'll throw Morales in there. We're up to a 48 rated team now. I don't know if the way I'm doing this is going to be high rated enough. We'll take a view afterwards. But again, all of these are untradeable. Johan Kabay would be a good shout to put in there. And also Morgan Schneiderlin, because of that 66 pace, is another very cheap player that we could put in there. As for left backs, let's see who I've got untradeable as left backs. I've got... we'll go with Nacho Monreal there, just because he's 81 rated. He might be relatively expensive, but we'll throw him in there. And then for untradeable centre-backs, I know I've got a few decent ones here. I remember picking them up. I think I've got like a... Yeah, Gary Cahill, a Lovren. Like, now Saka and Lovren both don't sell for too much because of their pace, which is very good for us in at 82 rated. I don't know if our team rating is going to be high enough. Once again, we'll take the cheapest of all the people here, and we're probably looking at Debussy. If not, we'll be looking. I'll replace him for Zabaleta. But all in all, this has actually cost us nothing because these players are all from the upgrade method, right? So every single one of these is untradeable, and there you go. It's exactly an 82 rated team with only 1 83 rated player and only 4 82 rated players. The rest are 81s and 80. So we've there completed the first one. And for this, we get 2 premium gold players pack. And this has cost me personally nothing, because what I've done, well, I suppose each individual player does have some value, because I did use players that did have a market value to get to them. But I'm not looking at... And if you actually bought this team, I would say you could probably buy this team for 15 to 20,000 coins, which isn't too bad. So we submit the first squad in there. Happy days, get that one done and dusted. We get our 2 premium gold player pack. Now the Korea Republic team, I don't think I have that many Koreans in the club, so I am going to have to spend a considerable amount of LMNOPQRK. Where's HIJK? There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to spend probably a considerable amount of funds on... Oh, perfect. I have got a nice number of Koreans. I don't quite have the full set. I am going to have to buy 1 or 2 here or there. But in general, this is pretty decent. We'll throw him in there. We'll throw the left back in. I might put the left back in at that spot. I don't know yet. My problem is I've got too many strikers and too many left mids, really. I've got 1 striker too many who I can play in at Cam. We'll throw the goalkeeper in. This only has to be 70 rated, which isn't too bad. I could throw him in at Cam and convert him down to a centre forward, and I can throw... I don't know if... Do I want to use Son? Like, isn't he going to be expensive? Well, his max bin is 10k. Oh, yeah, I don't mind using a player worth 3.5k. We'll throw him in there as well. We obviously need 100 chemistry. I am going to absolutely have to change this striker down to a centre forward so he gets the 10 chemistry. So we'll use our position modifiers for that. And again, a lot of these Koreans I've got through packs, which isn't a problem. I am definitely going to have to spend. I don't know. I might go for bronzes first. Yeah, we're already 66 rated. So let me go for bronzes first and see if bronzes are enough to qualify. We need a centre back, a right back, and a right mid. So we'll go to the market and we'll see if we can pick those up for relatively cheap. I don't want to be spending too much money on it. We'll go nationality. Where's nation and region? Boom. We'll go all the way back down again to the Korea Republic. Boom. We want a centre-back. Now, I won't even care to look for bronze. We'll just look for the cheapest one possible. And we're looking less than, oh wow, 700 coins there for that guy. That's pretty decent. We'll see if we can get one for 600. We can get one for, oh wow, 250 for him. 450 for my man here. Oh wow, there's a 62 rated there for 550. If I could get like a high 60s rated for like the 400 to 450 mark, I'd be very happy with that. There's a 61 there for the 450 or lower. If we do, there's a 62 rated there. We'll take the 62 rated for 350 coins. So he'll be helpful to us for sure. I might have to come back and buy another, another player that's silver if we don't have enough ratings for bronze. Now the fullbacks are going to be quite expensive, I'm sure. We're probably looking at about 1,500 coins. I want to wage a guess at. Let's go up to 1,400. Yeah, we're looking at oh wow, he's only 54 rated. He might not be helpful enough. He genuinely might not be. We'll have to take a view on him. I'm hoping these three players, because of the amount of golds that I've got. Oh, hello. Oh, that's expired. That would have been nice to get him. I can go and buy a 60 rated one if need be. And then last but not least, we need a right midfield. And for 1,400 coins, we are looking to get. How much is this 60 rated dude? He's 1,300. I don't think there are many right midfielders for much cheaper, to be honest. We'll take a look again. There's a 62 rated there. 1,100 for him. And 1,000 coins for a 62 rated right mid. Boom. There we go. So we'll take those dudes. That right back might be the problem. We'll have a look at what the rating is when we build the team fully. And if it's not enough, I'll swap out the right back for a different, more expensive bronze right back. But once again, we haven't really spent too many coins on this team so far. You know, it's all been untradeable on what's in the club. Now, I don't necessarily know the true value of some of these players. So hopefully you guys could let me know, maybe in a chat, in the description, in the comment section even, exactly how much I've spent if I were to buy every single player off the market. But if you guys have been following me, and my road to glory and stuff, you'll know that nobody's going to have nothing in their club that's suitable for this. So that is perfect. That was enough. It gets us our 100 chem. We've got 4 bronzes, 3 silvers, and the golds. Now, the golds are probably as cheap as anything because they're so common. They're probably cheaper than the bronzes and the silvers in some respects. So get as many golds as you can. For completing this, we get a premium gold pack. Now, the third and final squad building challenge is an 11 nations challenge from at least 2 leagues, which isn't a problem. But the difference is you have to put in a team of the week player, which is amazing. I never thought EA would do something like that this early on. I do have a few Team of the Week players in my club. Of course, you don't want to be giving away someone that's expensive. This silver card isn't too expensive. I was actually looking at his price last night, and he was around 14,000 coins. So I'll take a look at both of these guys and see which one is the cheapest. He's got a 10k to 150. Oh my god. He's gone up to 30k, which is crazy. And then this guy here, Jota, he is now 20k, 32k, 31k. So yeah, he is also about 30,000 coins by looks of things. And I understand why EA have done this. Because of the FUT Champions. Who's bid 86k on him? Because of FUT Champions, they've obviously released a whole bunch of extra informs and stuff into the market. Now, I could go and probably buy one for a bit cheaper. Let's actually go and have a look at what special cards we can get and how much for, because there's nothing to be said, I don't believe, that it has to be gold players. You can easily use a silver and or a bronze. Now this is especially important where the bronze and silver upgrade methods come in handy, because they can be useful to you here. Okay, so it's looking like we're looking at about 20,000 coins or less. So like these two guys here, they're 20k. They are actually 20,000 coins. And you're probably not going to get them for much cheaper. Now, I don't know if the one to watch cards count, but ultimately we are looking at 18 to 20,000 coins. And look at that, there's a Jota there for 17k. If he hasn't been bought, yeah, he has been bought. So you can get some good deals out there. You can get some good deals out there. But it gives more importance again now to using the upgrade methods, because if you get a inform in a pack from your upgrade method, you're absolutely laughing. So I'm personally going to have to use one of my informs in my club. I've got, I don't know how long is this there for, 13 days. So on my road to glory, I've got 13 days to find and complete these challenges, which isn't going to be difficult, but it's not going to be easy. I'm going to use Jota up front, and we're going to go to the Liga NOS to begin with and see what we can do to get these things completed. So Liga NOS striker, obviously I need a different nation, so Mitroglou is a good shout. We'll go left mid, Ruiz works, centre mids. Let's get some, oh yeah, Mexico. Do I really want to use a Herrera? Do we already have a Brazilian or a Portuguese? We do have a Portuguese, we don't have a Brazilian. We don't have a Spanish either, so Torres there works. And then we'll go to the right mid section, and if we could get, oh, Joel Campbell could be a good shout. Zivkovic as well is a good shout. So those will be our first players. We'll swap those around just to give the positions. I don't know if I'm going to get the right chemistry here, because we do need 100 chemistry. But now, players from the same league is maximum of 6. I might have to go with a Porto right mid here. If we do have a Porto right mid, I don't. Okay. I could go with a Benfica right mid, which we have Pizzi and Salvio. So we'll take Pizzi. I already have Portuguese. We'll take Salvio because he's Argentinian, and then we'll swap those two around. And we'll swap those two around, just so that Salvio gets the perfect links. It's Ruiz now that doesn't get the perfect links. That should be alright though. We don't need much more than that. So now we'll go for the right back position, and we'll go for a league again that isn't really that overly looked at or overly used. We'll take the Russian league to start with, if we do have enough nations basically. What club did we put in there? We put in Zenit, I believe. Hopefully we've got a Zenit centre back. We don't. I'm going to need a Zenit centre back. Otherwise I'm going to just need a different right back. Let's go back to right back. Let's go here. Find ourselves our right back again. I definitely saw a centre back from this club. So what is it? It's the Green Badge Club. That's what they're going to be known as. And he's Swedish as well, so that's perfect. Let's have a look at the left back that we've got from the Russian league, Zenit, and we'll take a look at Moscow, or yeah, both the Moscow clubs. We'll take a look at. Oh, I've already got Russian though. I can't use the Russian, so he's not going to work. We're going to have to go and get Denisov here, and then our centre back again. Do we have one from Lokomotiv? This guy, he's perfect. And that's 97 chem. So now just any Russian league goalkeeper is going to work for us that's not Russian. And there aren't any there. That's crazy. In fact, any goalkeeper at all might work for us here. I'm tempted to say any single goalkeeper would be alright here. Let's put in someone who's not going to be... Oh no, he takes us down to 95. I am going to need a Russian league goalkeeper that's not Russian. So it shouldn't cost us too much. Hopefully the team rating is going to be high enough as well. I didn't really look at that just yet, but we'll go back and look at that in a second. Our transfer market, we need a Russian... We need to reset everything, one sec. Boom, there we go. Russian... whereas Russian quality is any, position is goalkeeper. And we don't really want to be spending more than about 600 coins, I'd say. So a Russian league goalkeeper who's not Russian or Swedish, really. Or from any of the other nations that we have. I wish they added a thing in FIFA that you could say not Russian. You know, show me the goalkeepers. I'm going to go for gold only because I think we're going to need the. I think we are going to need the last player to be of a decent rating. It's not looking good. I don't know how many non-Russian goalkeepers are in the Russian league, and if there were any, I would probably have packed them. So I might have to go for the silver dude. and it does look like I'm going to. What I'll do first is I'll go down and change this to like 900, see if that gives us any extra luck. Because I'd rather pay the extra few hundred coins and get a non-Russian gold than be cheap about it and get a silver that fits but doesn't actually help the team, if that makes sense. And it's not looking like there are any non-Russian goalkeepers. However, there could be a non-Russian right back. What we'll do first, before we look at the right back, is we'll go for that silver goalkeeper because there was definitely a non-Russian silver goalkeeper that's going to help us. There we go. So this guy, there's a 73 rated. He is Russian. There's a 74 rated. He is also Russian. We're going to go with this guy to start with. And if he doesn't help the team rating enough, what I'll then do is go and get a goalkeeper that's Russian and change the right back for a non-Russian Russian league right back. I've said the word Russian literally about 70 times this video. I apologise. It's my bad. Oh, wait. Does this one say it has to be gold? I think it's a team rating. I don't think it's gold players. Yeah, team rating is 78. I don't think I'm close, am I? Oh, I've got 78. Perfect. I am close. That's what I like to see. Alright, there we go. Boom. Throw him in there. And that's that. There you go. 11 nationalities, 6 leagues max, minimum 1 team of the week player. Overall rating is 79 instead of 78. We've got the 100 chemistry, and there are 11 players in the squad. So we're going to submit that squad, get a gold players pack. So we've got we've got 4 packs to open. We get ourselves a Son as well, who is a fantastic looking card. There you go. That card looks brilliant, and I will probably be using him as a sub or a reserve or something on my Foot Champions this weekend. Fantastic stats. It's a shame he doesn't have 4-star skill moves, but 5-star weak foot, 6 foot tall, high work rate. What a player he looks to be, I think. And he's holding his trophy as well. That's magnificent, isn't it? But there you go, guys. Son goes into the club. And now, as per usual, we will open our packs and see how much of what we've just spent we can recuperate, which may be nothing at all. There's a great team of the week out there. It may be something good. A couple of premium gold players packs, a gold players pack that we'll start first with, and a premium gold pack is a good return. We end up getting ourselves a rare player. It's a goalkeeper. It's going to be David Ospina. Not a bad pull at all. Of course, all of the gold players will be sellable. The silver players potentially, but not always. We'll send those to the club, and we'll send the rest up to the trade pile. And because of squad building challenges like this, a lot of those rare golds, common golds, they have value to like 600 to 1,000 coins, which is great. Our next pack, not so good. We do get Sansone, of course, has a 1 to watch card, no longer in packs. We'll send the consumables into the club. It doesn't look like there's much else going on here. The Leeds badge, oh, it's a kit. It still might sell. It still might sell. Leeds are a popular club. They do have a lot of people looking for their stuff. So now the 2 main packs, guys, 2 premium gold players packs. If we could get ourselves a special card back, that would be nice. Or even a high rated card. You know, we're not going to get anything too good here. The 3 there is going to be our main player. Could still have a Vardy cheeky in here. We get Johan Kabay, who we actually traded in the first place. The silver's not really useful to us. We don't get too much back for that. We will make a little bit of cash back. You know, there's a BPL right back in there, a few decent things in there, and then last but not least, our final premium gold players pack, and it's not a big flare. It's too bad. It's going to be a Cagliari Alves there, the Portuguese centre back, which again isn't great but isn't bad. We get Pabon. Again, Livermore might be worth a little bit. We do get we get a Russian player back. We'll send these boys to the trade pile. I don't think I made too much back there, but I don't think I spent too much either to try and get Heung-min Son there either, which is very nice indeed. And that, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.